save your life. Keep your hands out your face, especially in a public place. Not least the last, wear a mask. Take that class from Megan side. You can save a life, take a doc's advice. Not lots of light, no police taste. With a yes and a no, economies close over pathogens we can detect. The long incubation time in DNA fake and make the chain look correct. When in fact you could be infected, impact your loved ones with that neglect. Let's face it, the president's basic. Unlike his office, it needs respect and love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I want love. No fear now. I have love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I want love. No fear now. I have love. No fear now. I value my freedoms, defend our rights, and I'll tweet it to let you know. With a post on the gram, long form on Facebook, YouTube with the live show. Our lives are material, pouring the spiritual milk for this physical flow. Don't sit back and watch as we get to March and let's see how far we go. Stop spreading misinformation about hydroxychloroquine. Close contact and bumping into me in stores ain't happening. I'm not dying for a country that just sees me as a good again. They don't even see me unless it's because of questioning me. What you want, man? I give love. No fear now. I want love. No fear now. I have love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I want love. No fear now. I have love. No fear now. Hubris makes us vulnerable, also quite intolerable. Thinking we the best to pull wool over these vegetables. I ain't living miserable. Race and hate ain't invisible. Take a knee, indivisible. While my rights ain't admissible. If king is capital, queen is corona. If he holds the crown, she is the owner. Who is the master? Who's the controller? Can he give it up? Will she pass us over? That's love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I want love. No fear now. I have love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I want love. No fear now. I have love. No fear now. Diamond, oh, what a sound. Platinum I got laying round. Gold, power to behold. SARS-CoV-2 rare to be found. Diamond, oh, what a sound. Platinum I got laying round. Gold, power to behold. SARS-CoV-2 rare to be found. I want love. No fear now, speak love. No fear now. Peace, 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 and plenty, y'all. Thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. Papa Biz, what's good with you over there in Kansas City, man?
Well, I'm just living the dream, as I always like to tell folks here. Glad to be here tonight, and we've got some announcements to make to folks. So
most definitely, most definitely.
We'll wait till we get somebody there. I don't see anybody right now, so I guess
we got a couple people with us.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay. I guess I just don't see that.
20. I see 21 live eyes.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
That's cool.
I think some folks are mostly in Facebook. I don't know if anybody's in YouTube tonight, but thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in with us on this February 5th, 2021. The video kind of seems. The video is still relevant, but it seems a little bit dated already.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like Trump isn't there anymore. And it's like this whole visual is going against this thing that's not there. But we are still dealing with COVID-19, and we are still dealing with the effects of very poor administration, malignant administration for 4 years.
Yes, so, the side effect of living under Trump is for 4 years ain't cool. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, your videos. I didn't think of it that way. I just love to hear it. It gets me motivated. I just like to love.
Thank you. Yeah, it's produced by Steve Wallace. It's produced by Steve Wallace on my upcoming album. I see Natasha in the chat room. Thank you for tuning in, Natasha. I'm guessing Kansas City Veterans for Peace is probably Sarah Campbell. So
yes, Sister Sarah, sister friend.
Yeah,
they have a meeting tomorrow, so hopefully I got her message. And so, Sarah, since you're watching, I'm really going to try hard tomorrow to tune into the live chapter meeting virtually through Zoom. So.
We got a lot going on in our world. I get those chapter invites from you too, Sarah, and I'm going to try to tune in as well.
I think tomorrow is actually a good day for me to do it. It's rainy here. It's cold.
Yeah, same here.
And
Snow.
I want to check out some of the other chapters, some of the chapter meetings, because I don't really get into them being a member at large. So I think I will try to come to that. Oh, you got me. I hear the echo. Everybody in the chat room, folks who've been coming every week, I want to thank y'all a lot for riding with us. And I know this is like week number 6, and it's been a very slow start. I've gotten some personal feedback from at least 2 friends of mine about the title of this show, about the title of this opportunity being called an open mic. And I guess I should have called it something else, virtual concert or night peace music or something, or rebranded it in a different way, or perhaps brought in a special artist each week, because I'm finding resistance from my artist friends. They're interested in the show, but they don't want to be part of an open mic, which I kind of understand, because we want that stage for ourselves and we want that spotlight for ourselves. I was looking at it as far as a unity thing, the power of community. And especially with everybody being at home, I thought all the different communities could come together. I'm kind of sad that that's not the case, honestly. But I also have a lot on my plate personally. And so with what's about to happen in my life, I need to pull back and probably shut the show down for a few months and take a hiatus. So it's a lot to deal with, because there's a lot of people in the chat room, and y'all comment every week, and y'all stay with us, and y'all ride with us for 2 hours. So I feel like turning it off isn't really fair to y'all. And I need y'all to let me know during this chat what's up, because we don't have a guest today. Today is Papa Biz and myself. We have some announcements for y'all, and some really good stuff coming out of Kansas City normal chapter, and some stuff with Stand Down Live, some information to share with y'all. And then and I'm going to share some music. I'm going to perform for y'all, but we don't have a guest tonight. So we'll talk about some things in the world, and y'all let us know what you really want to do, you know?
Let us know what you're thinking right now, the people that are watching. Miles sees the comments. I don't, well, I do. I see them on my phone. So they're a little delayed, but yes, I know you got a lot of stuff on your plate, brother. We talked about this before we came on the air, and I'm supportive. And whenever you wanted to do this, just on the spur of the thing, if you got a couple of folks lined up and you think, hey, let's try it, you just shoot me a message and I'll be here for you at any time.
I think Friday. We might step back to a monthly event. And if we go, like it's the first Friday right now. So it's first Friday of February. We could do the 1st of March, 1st of April type thing. And I think those 4 weeks will give us a chance to at least book 4 artists for each show. And if each of those 4 artists will feel confident that they can get a 15, 20-minute set, because that's what people want. They want a block of time to share their music and then get feedback and bring their audience in for which is fair. Yes.
And when they do come, they bring their friends and family and their fans of people that support what they do. And so, that's the point. Try to build this community even wider than what it is. And if I was a musician, I could help share duties with the brother there, but y'all don't want me to sing. So, but I do appreciate the opportunity. And so, like I said, anytime you want to do something, you just hit me up, and I'm here. I'm here to do whatever I can to support any music. Music moves, and me as an old DJ. I love music. I love music of all kinds, and I really do. Not that I listen to all kinds of music all the time. I do have my specialties that I enjoy, but we'll work this out. We'll find something that I mean, and it's true in anything you do when you branch out. A name is so important of what you call whatever it is that you're working with, whether it's a newspaper, whether it's the book you're writing, whether it's a chapter of an organization that you want to give it some extra title type thing. It's really important, and sometimes we don't spend as much time on that as we think. Oh, open mic, well, that's cool. People will come, but I'm not in the music world either. And some of the people we want to come are I know are very serious musicians. They making a living. This is what they do,
right?
And so they really don't. They don't want to jump into something that's kind of looks and sounds. If it looks and sounds amateur of some sort, So we just, we need to, kind of work on that.
We got to rebrand, brother, because the stage is right. The stage is good. We rebrand it, call it something different, and then we get folks in with a mic check a few days before we go live. So if we have a month to perform, if we have a month for each show, we have a chance for folks to get on and do a mic check. And if their name isn't associated with open mic, I'm not an open mic artist. I'm a professional. So,
well, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get it. People don't want their name associated with open mic. If it said something, that's a big drawback. I know it is. Yeah. Because I've been told it is. I've been told, I don't want to perform on an open mic. Maybe more experienced artists. Why'd you call it open mic? So it is what it is. It's all good. It's all love. We're attached. We have a lot of attachment. You know what I'm saying? We identify as whatever, and we don't want to be seen as anything less. So,
Al says, 3 to 4 songs can fill 23 to 30 minutes. That's true. It can. But I don't sing. My brother is the one that's got the talent on that end. I'll just, I'm
gonna do something interesting, Papa Biz. I'm gonna perform a few songs, and I'm gonna pull my lyrics up onto the screen so folks can read.
So should we give this a listener and viewer discretion advised?
I don't think we might have to give. Let's give it a viewer discretion advised.
I just like to be able to say that crazy stuff.
I'll perform a few joints.
Sounds good, bro. Go ahead.
And since folks are here,
while you're performing, I'll imbibe.
All right.
The dude imbibes.
I believe we're doing IMF first. I'm gonna pull my lyrics up for everybody and somehow make these large, make these full screen. So let me go to share screen, and you tell me before you mute yourself. You already muted yourself. So I want to get my lyrics and this music up here.
All right, I'm here. I can see us, and you can see me, and I guess you can hear me.
We're going to share the entire screen. And
so right now,
click that. And now you're going to see a whole bunch. You're going to see like a vortex.
Yeah. Crazy.
Now you see my lyrics, right? You see the lyrics for the song?
Yeah, I can't read them, but I see them.
Right. So if I made them bigger, you could read them, yeah?
Yeah, but I can't. Yeah, you got to keep coming in.
Oh, really?
Way in. Oh, man, wow. I can't. Well, let me.
How about that? What if I because I want to let y'all see me as well, or maybe
I'm half blind, man. I don't have.
No, I can't do both.
No. Okay. Well, yes, you can read them if I put my glasses on. Hang on a minute, man. Oh, here they are. Hold on. I always got glasses laying around, folks, Oh, now we're back to us. Okay. Now what happened?
Well, I'm thinking if I'll share the application screen. That way you can see me, and you might be able to see me and some music and some lyrics. I mean, do you see lyrics?
Yeah, I know. Give it meaning, shake the floor and the ceiling. That's it, man. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
There. All right. Yep. Move the earth. Beneath the
Let's do
feet.
it like that.
I can see it. All right, I'm gonna mute myself, brother.
All right, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Please.
Okay. You hear my
Ladies
voice?
and gentlemen, welcome to your graduate program. You can call me Syfe. The haves and the have-nots is our main topic. Who's getting paid, who's bought by the World Bank and the IMF.
Papa Biz, you hear me?
Monetary formulations. Again,
Cool.
Please notice who's getting paid, who's bought, sold short and sold offshore
Yeah.
at all costs.
And move the earth. That's my reason, my logic, my understanding is high treason, leaving troops in the desert when they're dying and bleeding. We're just pawns in this game with chess between rulers. In the city, blacks, poor, whites from the rurals, and Latinos that rest in peace on hood murals. Cause crooked politicians got a lack of morals. They claim that Iraq had WMDs. I claim it's unjust, manifest destiny, and proclaim this to the highest course they can be. These religious zealots live in pure blasphemy. My name states where mental energies gather and circulate in a positive harmony. We can all be great in this life without having to wait or salivating or salvation in the pearly gate. So this the graduate program, IMF, International Monetary Fundamentals. Know this, who's getting paid, who's bought, sold short and sold offshores, it's all sorts. This is the graduate program, IMF, International Monetary Fundamentals. Know this, who's getting paid, who's bought, sold short and sold offshores, it's all sorts. With education programs geared towards their life, like something in the hood you can use at night. How to get the heat right, keep them bills paid, make sure I eat right, cause pressure don't play with modern day. I teach about the plantations of corporate America in this global population, exploiting Africa for her diamonds and gold, watching China suffocate herself with all the coal and the cold of the world's oceans is growing hot, and the holes in the ozone grow, but we don't stop, consume or concede, you can take or leave. I choose to plant seeds for the air I breathe, and the trees that grow remember when I leave, because the wind blows and the open believe. Yo, this is the graduate program, IMF, International Monetary Fundamentals. Know this, who's getting paid, who's bought, sold short and sold offshores, it's all sorts. This is the graduate program, IMF, International Monetary Fundamentals. Know this, who's getting paid, who's bought, sold short and sold offshores, it's all sorts. This is the graduate program, IMF, International Monetary Fundamentals. Know this, who's getting paid, who's bought, sold short, say this the graduate program. The IMF is the International Monetary Fund, if you don't know. The IMF does not help poor countries, and the World Bank only takes advantage of dummies. Conditionalities are their way of creating mummies, living dead nation states wrapped up in monies owed to the wealthy nations and superpowers, interest rates that watch their products get devoured. I see it all like a guard in a tower, working so many shifts that minutes pass like hours, and speak truth with the heart of a lion. You can hear this to millions of miles without trying. I do it all for the house of Zion, and God is everywhere. You feel it without trying. Tithing for the preaching your salvation, buying, dying on the corner, cursed and crying, merely surviving when you're meant to be thriving. I came with the sole purpose of reviving, and speak truth with the heart of a lion. You can hear this for millions of miles without trying. I do it all for the house of Zion. God is everywhere, you feel it without trying. I speak truth with the heart of a lion. You can hear this for millions of miles without trying. I do it all for the house of Zion. The universe is everywhere, hear it without trying.
This graduate program, IMF,
International Monetary Fundamentals. Know this, who's getting paid,
who's bought,
sold short and sold offshores.
all sorts.
This is the graduate program,
IMF,
International.
monetary fundamentals.
Know this,
Who's getting paid,
who's bought,
sold short, sold offshore.
it's all sorts. We're gonna do Rise for y'all. I'm gonna try to pull the lyrics up in live time while the track is changing. Believe we can make it happen. My man Ron Solero's not on the track with me, clearly. He's got the first verse. So on my performance parts, I come in with my verse. You don't get to hear his verse at all. But if you get the full album, you can hear Guy Ron Solero Vanterpool spit a crazy dope first verse. He's an Army veteran and producer of this track. I was taught never lay down, let them take my life. We leave no man behind, never run from a fight. In the same breath, I teach my son it's wrong to fight. Respect authority, but
Never let them dim your lights. Know your rights. Fight when they're infringed upon. Study history and cite facts. Carry the baton for ancestors and progeny. I leave imprints and wax. Archived and timeless. There's a war going on. Non-violence ain't practiced outside on your block. For the violence, we practice with the parry and block. Society's violence from becoming a stumbling block. Over cycles of violence that lay you in a cell block or a box. Know yourself. That's the first lesson. Your enemies keep you from reaching your blessings. They might be your own family or national pride. Fear and courage are the same coin, opposite sides. I rise to the call, stand tall for the occasion. Rise above the fall, this man will be amazing. It's not one above all.
Above all, a celebration.
So let's rise, y'all. Let's rise, y'all. I rise to the call, stand tall for the occasion. Rise above the fall, this man will be amazing.
It's not one above all.
Above all, a celebrating. So let's rise, y'all.
Fear and hate.
The horrors of global war, the saga of dominion, of man over man, and this fight over religions, over women, over children, all the land, all the killing is dwarfed by the number of civilian lives lost. Collateral damage, they name the cost. And personal titles help dehumanize the loss. So we protest wars, but keep supporting their cost. Our tax revenue goes to the war machine boss on his gilded horse. Expensive suit and tie, blood money-filled briefcase, legal at his side with the eagle on his side. So much evil in his eye, he cannot see that Palestine suffers apartheid. So I ride for the freedom of Gaza to this beat. A rise on the legion for a peaceful defeat. My allegiance worn proudly, never discreet. It's a badge of honor to be with veterans for peace. I rise to the call. Rise above the fall.
This man will be amazing. It's not one above all.
Above all.
Celebrating, so let's
Rise, y'all. Let's rise, y'all. I rise to the call. Rise above the fall.
This man will be amazing. It's not one above all.
Above all, a celebrating.
So let's rise beyond.
Let's rise, y'all. Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love, family. How's everybody doing in the chat room? I see y'all vibing with it. I see you vibing with it. This song right here deserves some introduction because this is War. The title is called War. And the album, as you see, I'm pulling up, is on Migration of the Souled Kind. And this is a conversation on slavery and human oppression and human trafficking, and just all sorts of ills and pains, right? Just the pain of our human situation, our human condition. And so this song right here, War, is the military industrial complex. And when I am when I'm performing this song, look at, like, you follow along with it and you read the lyrics as I perform, and I am embodying war. I am not celebrating war. I am the embodiment of war and the embodiment of violence, and that's what this song is. So this song is not me celebrating war. This is irony, right? Okay, let's get it. I am a warlord king, in love with the battlefield, overwhelming competition with a sword and a shield. The more necks I break, the better I feel, making sure spine snap is just a part of the deal. Burn your fields, I'm Attila, the scourge of God. Strike fear in hearts like Huns crossing into Gaul. Most rappers are Scipios, fighting for Caesar. Make a sight, don't skip, I hit shift and delete ya. While you Hannibals are fighting for the treasures of Rome, I use Carthaginian blood and tag Sun Tzu poems like Cyrus the Great. I crush Babylon, liberate the chosen few, and get my battle on. I'm a warlord king, soldier and general, a rapper's rapper with the deadliest crew. A Marine Corps sniper with ill-mind haikus. When I declare war, what you gonna do? I declare war, declare war, declare war. I declare war, declare war, declare war. America the beautiful, we conquer and divide. This is my land where anyone's bloodlines can ride. Feet black from blazing the trail of tears from my tribes. Cherokee, Comanche, the war cries. Born in revolution, I reside comfortably in the constant state of conflict, stress, and agony. I will crash any party in Boston that's got tea. I came to represent. You can't tax me. Now my military industry is so complex. It's a necessary part of our culture and full effect. Constant innovation. the place to invest. Weapons of mass destruction, taking all bets. Credit, cash, or check. Keep the bombs on display. The national pastime. Who wants to play? Our battalions, batter your villages, batter up. I declare war, add 'em up. I declare war, declare war, declare war. Mike Wars, hot bars, high scores, fight more. Guns, germs, and steel weapons for waging wars, blaps, rhymes, and life. Make a sight blaze them all. The crown prince, all hail the god of war, the one who fire, brimstone, and smoke was wrote for. My chopper blades thunder through the heavens like Thor, beating the war drum while bass shakes the floor. And I declare we need more war. War on drugs, war on crime, war on poverty. I can't get war off my mind. War on education with no child left behind. The Clean Air Campaign. War on the environment. I'm selling war on freedom. Everyone is buying it. I'm selling war on eBay. Bid now and buy it. You all bought the war on terror. Don't deny it. Probably not y'all. The light is blinding. If you ain't never seen it, your heart can find it. No words you needed, your loved ones define it. All hands in the air, torch is shining. Come on, I declare peace, declare peace, declare peace. Let me hear you say, I declare peace, declare peace, declare peace. I wish I could hear you say, I declare peace, declare peace, declare peace. Let your neighbors hear you say, I declare peace, declare peace, declare peace. We got to make peace cool, y'all. We got to make peace trend. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the house, much love, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We're not going to dip out just that quick, but fairly soon. So that was war. That was half of my little set for y'all tonight. I know my man Papa Biz runs an incredible show every Thursday afternoon. So I'm going to bring him into the screen so he can tell you about what's going on with his 420 show. And then if you're still hanging around, if you're still feeling the vibrations, we'll do a few more joints and call it a night. And you can have a beautiful Friday night with your family, with your loved ones, and look forward to us coming back in the future at a later date. All right.
Yes. Thank you.
Info, cool.
Well, thank you for your music and your words. They're very important. Words mean a lot to a lot of people, and it's really cool. So Miles was talking about, Megastack was talking about my program. I have been doing it now for quite some time. It's 420 Now KC, and it's all about cannabis. And so I include a little bit of rock and roll, and mainly I talk about things that are happening in Missouri cannabis industry, the Missouri laws that are changing all the time and things like that. And I normally had been doing it live, and got to be some little bit of difficulty. And I decided that what I'll do is just pre-record it a couple hours before and then have it posted by 420. Also, I kind of shortened the format or time-wise 20 minutes. So it gives me more time to focus on the information that I want to bring to you about cannabis and the plant that I love, and all things cannabis, everything that's been happening around the country. There's lots of things. I could probably talk about it longer than 20 minutes, but then I want to throw in some music from local artists here in Kansas City that I know personally, and just local artists in general. And of course, my good brother Mega Stife, I'll be playing his music, and maybe in future shows I can get him on the phone and we can record our conversation. Now, you wouldn't be able to, or maybe we could do something like this even. I'm not sure how that would work, but if nothing else, we would record the conversation and talk about his music as a veteran and how it's influenced him, and how cannabis has helped him in dealing with issues of being a veteran. So that's what's going to be happening. In fact, right now you can go to my Facebook page, which is George E. Iswell, and check it out. I loaded it yesterday. So it's about 20 minutes, and we talk about a new bill that's coming up here in Missouri, a parental protection bill that we feel is necessary right now in the state of Missouri. If you're using cannabis for medicine, the state agency that takes care of the children and all that could come and take your children away. There's nothing to stop them from doing it. And I'm not saying that the state has done that yet, maybe some cases that I'm not aware of, but we just don't want it to happen. So Normal has written the bill with a state senator here in Missouri, Barbara Washington, in Kansas City area, and she's introduced the bill. It's had one read. We've gotten some bipartisan support. I don't see how anyone could not support protecting families and keeping them together. This plant is the only reason it's harmful is it's illegal.
The topic wasn't enjoyed. Oh, there we go. Back.
Yeah.
I think that topic was not that topic either wasn't favorable or something happened, because you froze, and then I tried to bring myself on and I froze as well.
Oh my. Well, I don't know what happened. I it just came up, and I just started talking and going on, man. So I don't know. I guess nobody heard what I said.
No, it was at the very end. We heard you, but then you were getting into the bill and it froze.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a I don't have the number in front of me, but anyway, it's a program that I'm trying to bring more focus and content. I mean, I love playing music, but with Facebook, if you play anything that is well known of any sort, then it's just gone.
Yeah.
But when you seem to record them and then post them, they seem to last a little longer. But I don't know. We'll see.
Your Facebook page, Papa Biz. What is your Facebook page? Are you?
Well, I don't know if I can. I'm not savvy enough. It's just George E. Biswell. George E. Biswell.
It's not.
Put that in,
okay. It's not GE.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'll type the spelling of his name into the chat, everybody.
Okay. Well, okay.
People are interested in your show. It's a very interesting show, and it's a topic that concerns a lot of people.
Well, I also want to include, because I am a veteran and a Vietnam veteran, that cannabis plays an important role in our lives, and has been, and it's taken a while to get veterans organizations. And so last night I got a chance to meet the president. Are we there?
Yeah, we're here. We're live.
Oh, okay. Anyway, AMVETS is an organization that I met this young lady, African American, who's the president of AMVETS, and they are one of the first organizations to come out in favor of legalizing cannabis for veterans and having the VA even pay for it. So that was an interesting conversation. I'm hoping to have her on, things like that, to be more. I mean, I love playing music. I love doing DJing. That's a cool thing. But when someone pulls it up and all they see is a guy dancing around or nothing, they hear nothing, then they're gone. So
people are multifaceted. People are multifaceted too. They have a lot of interests. So it's really good that you share that knowledge and information with them.
Thank you.
Lots of people don't know. They think they know, but they don't know.
Sarah posted something up. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she put your link in there, so I put your link in here.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that.
George Biswell's Facebook.
I'm sure I could probably figure it out, but I'd lose you, man. I'm at that point. But I've enjoyed doing this, man.
You look like it's 4:20 right now.
It is 4:20. It's on 4:20 all the time, but it's really 4:20 now. Okay. What's it say behind me? I mean, 4:20. I live it.
Yeah,
but I do. I have been looking forward to the Friday nights, and just not worrying about if checking if you got a guest. Great, we do it. If you don't, we just go with it. And so
Papa Biz,
I've enjoyed doing it.
Papa Biz, I've been looking forward to them too, and they take more time than I've been able to give them. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm being fully honest with y'all. They take more time than I've been able to give. I've been off social media lately because for my mental health, I can really only go on once or twice a week. The algorithms hate me right now. I post stuff, I get no likes, I get no comments because I'm only there. I'm only there once or twice. Like I check in on somebody's page. I'm there for 5 minutes. I don't go back for like 3 days. And then I don't even post I haven't posted any of my own stuff. Post music promotions about this show, about anything, my thoughts. I mean, like, I'm just not on social media. It's not feeling good for me right now. I'm here because I love the outlet, but how am I going to bring people here if I'm not on social media? You know what I'm saying? How am I going to bring people here if I'm not doing the outreach? And so with everything that's happening with the house, with my upcoming eye surgery, and where my mind is at about that, I haven't been able to give this the time that it deserves. So I need to be fair. I need to step back and space them out so I can bring in a lot more artists, or a few artists to each show, make it more fruitful. And then if that gets jumping, then in the summertime we can expand, or in the fall we can expand weekly.
Well, I believe, brother, that the folks that have watched this program for 6 weeks now have enjoyed it. I think we've had a consistent small group of people, but it's made Friday nights enjoyable for them. And so this type of format is workable. We just, need to hone in and do some things. But I do believe that, I enjoyed seeing the folks that we had, all of them that were on. And it would be great at some point that, we have everybody that's been on. When we come back again, to have everybody that's been on, they get to come back on that first night. That would be cool if we could pull that off and get people to actually buy into what we're trying to do, which is a virtual coffee house is what we're trying to do. If we were set on stage, this is what you and I would be sitting next to each other, chit-chatting a little bit, and then we'd bring out somebody and do their music and that kind of thing. Well, maybe not.
I think no, you're right. Like Laura, we got Laura here, Al, and I believe Esteline. And like the comments are totally in support of everything that you said just now. Folks will be back. Folks will be here. They look forward to it all week, just as you and I do. And they comment and they stay. Al is in the chat room every week. We love you, Al. Sarah, Laura, you've been there for a couple weeks. Esteline, I don't know if I've seen your name before, but I've been looking forward to you all week. She said, like, absolutely, I've been looking forward to you all week. And I mean, folks,
thank you very much.
They feel the
love. I hope
said the compassion and empathy you two are offering. That was Laura Powers said. What diplomacy and empathy are you two offering? Like,
thank you very much. I appreciate that truly.
So there's like more value to it than we realize, which is usually the case.
But
thank you for your flowers, everybody.
Yes, it's been an interesting experience. I really mean that in such a positive way, that I've been able to meet some people, that live in, I can't remember. I see, oh man,
some of the folks who've been on, Bright Individual.
Bright Individual, folks from New York, the husband and wife.
Yeah, Dale. That was Dale and Macau.
No, I just thought they were so good. I love them.
Aren't they so awesome?
That. Yes. I could just sit and let them perform for me, but
and then I feel guilty, like inviting back folks who've been like, it's only been a month. It's been like a month and a half. So like asking Dialect to come back to me seems almost too soon. Like, I love him, you know what I'm saying? But there's so many artists and there's so much, open mic is the wrong term, bro. Open mic was the wrong term. Artist egos matter. Artist, you know what I'm saying? Your self-image, I guess you don't want to be associated with open mic.
And I know that the first guest we had on, I believe was someone who had done this kind of thing.
Yeah, my man Dialect. That was Dialect.
Yes, and who had kind of worked in this, arena, and we probably should have tapped his knowledge of.
Ben. You're talking, yeah,
Oh,
you're
Ben,
talking,
yes,
yeah, people's
because he
music.
did a music thing,
Mhm.
and from just listening to him, I knew, man, that took a lot of time and energy
Yeah,
to
he
just
does a
pull
great
off.
show. He hosts a great show. I just didn't want this format to be like that, and that's why I
Yeah,
had it. That's why I was doing it free form. I
yeah.
wanted it to
Well,
be
I
a
like
free form
freeform
thing.
personally, but I guess maybe some folks, feel that it's not at the level that they
Yeah,
should be. But
yeah.
they're not looking at the to me, they're not looking at what's available, and I don't know how many people this program that has potential to reach in millions, of course, but you
It's
know
hard to pull people into your vision. You know, we
yeah,
have this mentality where until a lot of people are doing
yeah,
it can't work, right? That
yeah,
can't work. That can't work. So until we would have to get a lot of people on it to make people realize the value in it.
yeah,
Um,
I guess.
and that's
So,
just a matter of perseverance, of continuing. Um, but yeah,
do you want to do something else?
I feel like I
You
bit
want
off more than I can chew, honestly, brother.
Well, I understand what
I'm national board member. I'm on 3 committees
oh, man.
I'm on 3 committees.
And you got 2 boys you're raising. You
2 boys.
and then you got some medical conditions that are gonna keep
Yeah,
you off
so I
off
didn't
track
realize
for
all
a
this
while.
was about to jump off and happen at the same
Well,
time.
nah,
And
that's okay.
and
Well,
as much as I love this, it's I think it's the thing that I have to for now let go of. Every Wednesday I host with 2 co-hosts of mine.
oh,
I host Stand Down Live every Wednesday on this same platform for Veterans for Peace. Stand Down Live was started in response to the national uprising for Black Lives, which happened after the murder of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. The nation rose up. We started this show in June, and we've been doing it every Wednesday since. And so we've had over 30 episodes right now. And every week we have guests from around the country talk about diverse topics, all related to active duty and inactive duty military, standing in solidarity with the liberation for Black lives and Indigenous lives, not lifting up arms against peaceful protesters. We talk about veterans who are in active duty who are seeking help for all of the trauma that they have experienced and the moral injury that they carry on through their lives. We have wonderful topics every week, so you could tune in with us every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific on this same channel. And my co-host Natasha and Mike run the show, and we do a great job. And so that's been happening every week, and that's not stopping. Throughout February, we have Black Lives Matter. We have Black History Month topics. In March, we have Women's Month topics and guests. And so we're really trying to build a strong culture there. And my man Papa Biz and I here are also dedicated to this and want to build the culture and want to be here for the long haul. But I want to do it right. And I don't want to be here every week saying I want to do it right. So until I get some guests, I don't think it's the right thing to do, because it becomes my showcase, and it's really not the reason I want to do it. Not that I don't need it, and not that I'm above open mics, because I'm definitely not. I was still, I remember being in New York. We moved to New York in 2006, my wife and I. And in 2007, I was already in the hip hop scene, in the New York underground scene. And I remember going to an open mic once at, I think it was Bear, something, East Village. Pharoah Monch was in there, yo. Pharoah Monch, if you know anything about hip hop, if you're a writer, if you're into, if you're into hip hop culture, you know who Pharoah Monch is. And he was in there chilling, like real as fuck, and that's how I want to be. My whole life, I don't care who I am, where I go, what I've done. I will always go to an open mic and check shit out and share art, because that's what I think it's about. I think it's really powerful and empowering. And I've seen some incredible people at open mics all around the world. I don't think it's something that I will ever be above. I don't care what level I reach. So, yeah, that's where we are. Not a vet, and I'm here. Yeah, thank you, Brian. Videodrome. Yeah, thank you, Brian. You don't have to be a veteran. This is not only for veterans. This is a platform for people who are interested in global peace. Veterans for Peace is an organization with chapters around the country, and we have international chapters of veterans and non-veteran associate members who are interested in educating and invested in educating people on the costs of war. So by all means, come back in whatever city you are. Type in veteransforpeace.org and see if you can get in touch with a local chapter. Our chapters need to grow. We only have about 3,000 members, and there's well over 1 million veterans in this country. So we could have a lot more members in Veterans for Peace. There's a lot of causes that people are interested in, and there's a lot of veterans who are quiet. There's a lot of veterans who carry a lot of pain and don't speak. So your political choice is a voice. What Amanda Gorman said, using your voice is a political choice, right? TEDx talk. We're losing our audience. We love you, audience. Let's take you out with some music. I think y'all are feeling kind of depressed. Y'all are feeling kind of sad. Y'all are like, we come here every week and you're leaving us. There's a lot of bandwidth, man. How much space can we fill? How much do we need to fill? I'm just trying to be real, Papa Biz.
I understand. That's all good. I want to just say personally before we go out of here, I do appreciate the opportunity to have been here and to met some good folks with Vets for Peace, and just come back. I'll come back anytime. And I'm 420 now because it's past 420 as always. Peace, and it's all about the cannabis. And I leave you with my parting words. Honestly, this is gonna be, and you go to your thing. It ain't about the getting high. It's about saving lives, and that is for real.
All right, brother. What if I do that? Y'all see the lyrics? Yeah, you must. We're gonna do To the Women. This is a dope joint. One of my favorite cuts. And we got such a short attention span, like Me Too movement should not be over. And people shouldn't be mad about it, nor should the Black Lives Matter movement be over, and people shouldn't be tired of it or mad about it. Crazy world we live in. How's that for a song intro? Oh, that's the wrong song. I want to get y'all in the right vibration. We'll do Happy Rose first. There you go. Black History Month, Black Futures Month, Black Present Month. Here is the gift. Yeah. This day is like the last, you know what it's gonna be. Humble man, run fast, get punished in front of me. I can't breathe, I'm choked up, smoking this potently, openly. You choking me, hoping I can't breathe. Eric Garner on the corner, Syrians crossing borders, governors, dirty water. This whole system's out of order. Fukushima, no more Hiroshima, no more Nagasaki. Can take it no more, I need tequila and hot sake. The way these pigs rocky, I luau on they stop house. Dance in the ashes, aloha to destroy house.
lustful, giving wood all up in the brick house. Elohim, pick this up and make it run out your mouth. A race of beings, ancient kings, presently the underclass, naming things, claiming history, board the mothercraft, call the ancestors daily for a simple path. Have the time when corruption's not the way. May I have the time when corruption's not the way. When it's not Donald Trump that leads the free people. When true freedom means no beings can lead you. I beseech you, the truth of the people won't be silenced. Suppression of these shots fired, suffering the violence. From Rikers Island plantation to Pelican Bay. Survivors of these race wars and slavery today. This day could be the last. Emancipate away. Humble man run fast. Riding to light the way. Yo, Papa Biz, can you see my lyrics, brother? Did I do that right? You can't see my lyrics? A little bit? You can't see them. What did I do different this time? I want y'all to see the lyrics. How does that look? Can you see my, yeah, now you see them? Word. Okay. I see what I did. Now you still see my lyrics too. Now you don't see them anymore? Oh, okay. Now you see them. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Make sure we do the right thing. Because there's there's too many words, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of lyrics, and you know, it's a lot to follow. So I want you to actually be able to follow them. Here we go. This is one of my favorite records, To the Women. This is produced by Steve Wallace.
A letter to the women, the ladies and the girls from all around the world. Let me show you mine. When the flags unfurl and the guns salute, I've been sent to protect, not intrude to shoot.
Put boots on the ground, we won't be alright. I got a queen at home, I could feed some grapes. Like to take you all by the waist, knees, and nape. Over my shoulder, hold you, we could escape. This ain't a Cape love song where I'm treating you well, or a hate moment when I ain't myself. Apologizing afterwards, sneaking in your cell with my insecurities, getting jealous as hell. Just wanted to let you know your assets fine. And if I said that they wasn't, you know I'm lying. I'm your broker, bank stocks are flying, your returns are high. Even when you're on the bottom, you come out on top. Even when you're on the bottom, your rewards don't stop. Got your price locked in, but you ain't for sale. Even whenever you want, freedom suits you well. This a letter to the women, the ladies and the girls from all around the world.
Let me show you mine.
When the flags unfurl
and the guns salute, I've been sent to protect, not intrude to shoot.
This a letter to the women, the ladies and the girls from all around the world. Let me show you mine. When the flags unfurl and the guns salute,
I've been sent to protect, not intrude to shoot.
In Cuba, skin tones run the full spectrum. Alabaster to chocolate, the beauty's a weapon. An American embargo makes you work hard, though. Lies and cuisine, that's a piece of art. You'll keep the peace of mind. Like girls in Okinawa, life in devastating poverty. Under Japan's power here, women are property. Sex workers unite. Trading human flesh ain't properly polite. This truth on the mic, make a sipes the name. My medicine sour, just to ease the pain. I'm a wine game for the flame, put a beat to it, elevate it, that's how I do. Work the mind and the body, make you come to the tune. Get you back to the room, I'm back on stage. It's always time to perform, put ink on the page. This a letter to the women,
the ladies and the girls
from all around the world.
Let me show you mine.
When the flags unfurl
and the guns salute, I've been sent to protect, not intrude to shoot.
Yo, this a letter to the women,
the ladies and the girls
from all around the world.
Let me show you mine.
When the flags unfurl
and the guns salute, I've been sent to protect, not intruder, shoot.
I love a smart woman who could think for herself, protect the kids and her fam, focus on her health, make her own choice, never put a spice on the shelf, flavor every single situation, that's some milk. I mean a mother in love, fighting madness in life, for moments incredibly lifting, fatherless males, interchangeable, limitless, females more immaculate, leveraging forever monuments and laughing fits. This is what passion is, that's where the action is. Weak men only want mattresses, models and actresses, not mothers of this, but others they don't know. To smother, to beat, to rape, or no knows. Let me show you what a real man's supposed to do. Ask permission before getting close to you. And period, your body brings life to the world. Royalty more precious than diamonds and pearls.
This is a letter to the women, the ladies and the girls from all around the world. Let me show you mine. When the flags unfurl and the guns salute, I've been sent to protect, not intrude or shoot. It's a letter to the women, the ladies and the girls from all around the world. Let me show you mine.
When the flags unfurl and the guns salute, I've been sent to protect, not intrude or shoot. Yeah, yeah. And I did get my practice in, but we're human. I got one more for y'all.
It is pretty.
And you want lyrics, right? Because I've been giving y'all lyrics. Oh, and you get to see the whole change. Rattle tail. Life is shaking its tail at you. Won't be too many. If you get bitten, so it's written. James Data on the track. Yeah.
It is pretty.
Life is shaking its tail at you. Won't be too many. If you get bitten, so it's written. No, at peace and plenty. How you living? What I'm giving is the best of me. We are different. I don't give in. That's my recipe. Nothing's given. What a taste. Perceive presently. The difference is destiny. I'll let you down gently. This is ecstasy without drug lords and victims. Ain't no getting next to me on drum chords and rhythms. If you get too close to me, jumping off the building, escaping from the legacy by jumping off the building. Suicidal shock. Go and hide your children, or raise them to be aware and trusting their decisions. I spit incisions, the system's broken in disrepair. The indecision has risen and now it's in the air. If I can fix it with my vision, call me Mr. Mayor. Working it local and taking it global. My whole career need a backup spare. Still a hobby rhymer there. I said it, who cares now? Go and get prepared. The war's coming, it's already here. Your hands in the air when you wave them. Make it cause you really care. Life changing, and yeah, it all matters in the end. So own your flaws and make a new friend. Don't fight holy wars, make hashtag peace trend. Go find your cause, subscribe and hit send. Don't you wish it was all that easy now? We can focus on the moment or dwell in the how. Prepare for the future, I'm sitting on clouds with silver linings and here to say what this world really bow.
God is in the heart, the art is in the moment. Love is in the now and the true masters own it. God is in the heart, the art is in the moment. Love is in the now and the true masters own it.
Sword sharpener, drove fat lady to the opera. Rose the level like candelabra. Harbinger of change, so rebel to bargainers. Walking through the market, flipping birds at marketers. You get it or you don't. Believe it or you can't. I'm sitting on a fire, kicking coals on your camp. Sight to sight, third eye, vision of a mogul. The scenes I write invite two visionaries over. Boundless captures in the dreams of a marine. Slave mounds and burial mounds with no closure. So that would be that, my loves. That would be the end of my little set for y'all. My little sharing.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much. Follow along with the words and caught myself trying to sing. I'm sure glad my mic was muted. That's for sure. But that was great being able to follow. I know it looked like I was falling asleep, but I wasn't. I was reading the lyrics, folks. Really, seriously.
That's beautiful. I think a lot of people were. I think a lot of people were.
I hope so, because it's like these words come so quick. Even if you close your eyes, boom, it's gone. But when you see the lyrics up there and you can follow it, then you can follow the trend of what you're trying to do. It's awesome, dude. Cool. I enjoyed it.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I got this comment here from Brian Videodrome. Verse 3 was tops, but 1 and 2 could be misconstrued. I'm imagining he must have been referring to the women. And yeah, I could see that. I could see how people could misconstrue it. That's why I put the lyrics up. Please, I ask Brian, I ask you, please go check out the music.
Yes.
Niggaslife.com. Get into the lyrics. There's no misogyny, no militarism, no materialism in the music. So I'd love for you to, I'd love to have a conversation with you. I don't mind being challenged. Please challenge me on it. Find somewhere where I'm wrong. I am militant, but I'm not militarist. There is a difference. And I do love women. I do appreciate the feminine form. And that appreciation might come up in the music, but never hate. Misogyny won't come up. And yeah, I also don't idolize material wealth. So you won't find any examples of that in the music. The three evils, like the triple threat. I think Dr. King's triple threat is environmental degradation or environmental destruction, racism, and the threat of nuclear annihilation, right? Or war. I guess in those days it was
well,
war.
that's what got him taken out was when he began speaking out about the Vietnam War and the high casualties of minorities during the Vietnam War, and out of Detroit, Chicago, Philadelphia, LA, Kansas City, Oklahoma City, Arkansas, any large city, they went to the poor sections and got their quota. More so than they did, the folks who had a little money to get the kid in school, and if he did just 2.5, he good to go. But anyway, I could go all night long talking about anti-war and the whole military-industrial complex. It was something that I learned from working with anti-war veterans at a young age. I was 22 years old when I joined VVAW, and there were some vets in there that were 28, 29. They had been, medics. They had been officers, infantry, just all kinds of folks. And that's where I really learned the term military-industrial complex. I didn't really understand it. And then it wasn't until years later that I understood what Martin Luther King was talking about when he came out against the Vietnam War. When even at the time, it was like 68, and I was still in high school. So I wasn't focused on any of that. I was focused on going to the prom and playing football and, doing the kind of things you do in high school, at least for me anyway, in Kansas City. So I appreciate everybody watching tonight, and I do appreciate you making side putting up the lyrics. I thought that was really cool. Reading along and just, besides hearing them, you could just, I don't know, it was cool. I like it.
Thank you, Papa Biz. Yeah, I got the idea from my man Patrick. Patrick McCann told me a couple weeks ago. He said, before you ever share your lyrics with me again, please send them to me. He said, please don't rap to me if I haven't had a chance to look at your lyrics before.
Well, I think from my standpoint, I when I listen to rap, I just usually close my eyes, and focus on because there's a message, there's a thing to the song, to every song that I've ever heard from any rapper.
Yeah, there's three things.
You gotta know a whole lot of rappers, okay?
But you always gotta listen. You gotta listen to the mood, right? Yeah. The first thing you're gonna get is the combination of. Usually, you're gonna get the combination of the voice with the music, which is gonna create a mood. So you'll get a mood and a feeling, right? That's the first thing you get is the flow, and then you might listen again and just follow the beat and see where the beat goes. If the beat has a lot of changes and nuance, you might listen again and listen to the lyrics 2 or 3 times to see what the rapper's actually talking about. And if the rapper has if there's a lot of wordplay, and you got to break down the entendre and internal rhyme and see what another meaning.
Well, so what we could do sometime is actually have a course on how to understand rap. No white men should have to be able to. Maybe I should listen to rap songs, like some of these dudes do. They ain't never heard of somebody, and they listen to it.
Maybe. I guess we could run a poll. We could run a poll and see if people would be interested in that. I don't know if I don't know if people would be super into rap.
That's one of them.
Maybe they would. Maybe they.
But you know what you call that, brother? You know what we just call that? That was a 420 moment.
Yeah,
and,
I like that.
and if folks don't understand that, well, then then wherever they are, they'll understand. Somebody will.
Oh, Al knows Patrick. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know y'all knew each other.
Yeah.
I heard about the 3-time psychic wounds of betrayal, abandonment, and always forgot the last one. The 3 types of psychic wounds of betrayal.
Oh yeah, betrayal, abandonment, and always forget the last one. Yeah, no, that's something that that a lot of what I would say traditional veteran organizations don't really deal with, and that's the moral injury of being a veteran. VVA doesn't do much with it. The VFW does, the American Legion. I don't know about the other groups, but it's you train for war, and maybe you don't ever have to go to war, and maybe it doesn't dawn on you till you're 65 years old what you fucking went through.
Right.
Maybe you don't know.
I know betrayal hurt like
and realizing that for me, I knew that Vietnam was there, and I knew that, but I had no political awareness of it being right or wrong. But I knew I didn't want to go there because too many people in my neighborhood, because I grew up in a very poor neighborhood of Kansas City, Draft Ward 49. If you look it up, you can find the area. It's all the inner city, and everybody in my neighborhood that got drafted went to Vietnam. Everybody.
Wow.
Either they went to the Army or they went to the Marine Corps. They got drafted. So I knew that in 1969, when I was had been reclassified as 1A, I didn't have much choice. I had two things I could do. I could either just wait around and maybe I get the Army and maybe I don't go to Vietnam, or I get the Marine Corps and I do go to Vietnam, but I ain't going to want the process getting from basic to Nam would be crazy. And my older brother was a Marine 4 years in 63 to 67. So I was fortunate for him to be able to, say, hey, brother, you do not want to experience that at all. He knew my personality. He knew I was kind of a hippie then in 1969. He knew where my head was. And he just said, you don't want to do that. You got to do something. And that's where I went down and I joined the Air Force on March the 1st, 1969. And not knowing really too much about the political part of the war, just knowing that I had a better shot, I thought, of not going into combat, of not going into. And then what do? I get out of basic training to make me a cop. One of the worst fucking things they could ever do, make me a cop. So anyway, the whole military industrial complex, Eisenhower warned us about it, is here. We have a bloated defense budget because of that. We could take $4 or $5 million, maybe a couple billion out of the defense budget and do a lot of good. A lot of good for America.
We could take a few $100 billion out of the defense budget. It's like 700 billion or something insane. It's an insane amount of money.
It's keeping probably 660 billionaires. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I think to your point, I think a lot of 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds don't know what is really in store for them when they join the military, when they enlist, when they sign up, when they go to officer candidate school. I think most young people can't possibly know. Their frontal lobe isn't developed yet, until you're 25.
That's why they want you there at 17, 18 years old.
Right. That's why they want you.
They don't want a 21-year-old there.
Of course.
I mean, even an officer, even when you go to what any of the academies is where they want their officers to come out of the academies. These 90-day wonders that we had in Vietnam were guys that had graduated from college, didn't go to, postgraduate school, end up getting drafted. And because they're, got a college degree, they put them to a 90-day wonder program. And next thing you know, they're leading a platoon in some damn, operation in Vietnam, not knowing what the hell to do.
Yeah.
And there's an interesting book that's out that if anybody's interested in reading about some of the things that actually the May Live was not an arboretum. That was just the norm. the My Lai incident. There were thousands of those. And there's a book called Move Anything That Kills. Kill Anything That Moves. Kill anything that moves. And it was a cat that was doing research on Iraqi and Afghan vet war crimes, and he ran across this trove of information in the up there in the I guess in the House of Congress, where they keep all the reports, and it was an actual big box that said Vietnam war crimes. And this cat spent 10 years researching all of these crimes, talking to veterans who participated in them, and all of that. And it's just an amazing book. And I wish I could think of the author, but the name of the book, and you can Google it, Kill Anything That Moves. And that was the policy in Vietnam. Kill anything that moves. Because during the day, that little Vietnamese is on that base, it's shining your shoes or ironing your clothes, could be the son of a bitch to shoot you that night.
And now Papa Biz doesn't believe that. He's just he's saying what the book is talking about, y'all.
Yeah, right.
I want to throw that disclaimer on there real quick.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, I never participated. I never served in Vietnam. So, you know, everything that I know about Vietnam is secondhand information from veterans that I've had the honor to serve with in the veterans movement. Had the honor to be with them in the depths of their depression. So I do believe some atrocities were done, and things happen in war that men just sometimes do not want to share with anybody. So I'm honored that there's been some brothers in my life that have shared moments that they had shared with no one else ever.
Right.
And they never will, because now they have moved, they have died, they're gone. And so I feel honored to be able to share those moments with them at the depths of their depression, when they felt there was nothing more in life for them to live for, nothing for them to move on forward. And so for me, it's something that I cherish as to be able to save that life at that moment. Now, later on, you know, I can't be with somebody 24/7. So,
yeah. Our brother Dan Shea from Portland, I want to say, coming from Portland, has tuned in with Kill Anything That Moves, is written by Nick Terse.
Yes, thank you, Dan. We appreciate that. I happened to catch that on a news feed that I received from veterans, and looked it up, and I've read some excerpts from it. It's just amazing. And this cat took 10 years to write this book. 10 years, and he actually researched all of these veterans that would talk. Some veterans would close the door on his face. Other veterans said, "Oh man, I am glad that you came here. I'm glad I could share this." And so, you know, it's an amazing book, And I think I saw it on a television show. That's actually where I saw it.
Cool. Yeah, I think for folks out there, family out there in the who are tuned in with us, clearly this is a community for y'all. We appreciate you. We thank you for being here. We love that y'all talk with each other in the chat room, and that you're so tuned in with the conversation. You're sharing the information, that filling in the holes, filling in the gaps, and that y'all can connect. So that's a powerful thing. It's 9:13. I really love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. And I don't want to say goodbye, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to say until next time, until the next time we see you, please come and tune in on a Wednesday for Stand Down Live. Please tune in to Papa Biz's Facebook page for Thursday at 4:20. And that's Central Time, 4:20 Central Time on Thursdays. You can check out Papa Biz on his Facebook page. 4 p.m. Central Time, you can check out me and my co-host Natasha and Mike on this channel. And Papa Biz and I will be back, perhaps monthly, perhaps in a few months. But we're gonna rebrand in the interim, and come back with a slightly different show. or a rebranded show, different format. Yeah. What can we say? Say peace.
There you go, bro.
Say we love you. Say
Yes, we do.
it will be fun again. The fun will continue. So Papa Biz, please stay online and I'll talk to you. You and I chop it up for a bit. Everybody at home, y'all be safe, y'all be happy. Put in the work. You gotta keep calling your elected officials. You gotta keep staying active. Biden and Harris can't change anything, and even a democratically controlled Senate and Congress can't change anything if people on the ground continue to focus on PS5s and TikTok. All right.
Yep.
Peace and love, y'all. Peace and light.